Hey everyone, welcome to a beautiful day in Da Nang. We are in Da Nang, Vietnam. And what we're going to do today is we're going to see whether we can get a motorcycle and ride it around Da Nang without a motor license. Now, I've actually seen that you can actually ride a motorcycle if it's 50cc or 50cc and ride around the area as well as a bike. So I'm going right now to go see whether we can get this done and what are the requirements to actually do it. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, so I have googled this place and it's called JustBikes, and they have a 50cc bike which is semi-automatic in terms of it being half motorcycle and half bike, so you can drive it legally in Vietnam. And we're gonna go check it out right now. The place is called JustBikes and it's in a street called LO09 An Thuong 33. I'm gonna try and get the customer service rep inside to show me how it works. Alright, let's go. Alright, so here are all the bikes available. You've got the normal bicycle here. You got the mountain bikes over there. This one here is a 50cc bike. It's a semi-automatic motorcycle. So it's got an engine, but it's not as strong as the 150cc's plus. And these ones here, the design are more in line with that. Okay. We're gonna get it down. Ooh, so exciting. Get out to the street. Yep, okay, sure thing.
You have here like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 0, but you don't need to change any gear.
Okay.
You start and stop number 3 is okay.
Yep.
This is the rear brake.
Okay.
This is front brake, but always use both brake.
Always use both brakes, okay. So you got the front brake here.
This is the front brake.
The front brake?
This is the rear brake.
So the back brake. Okay. But always use both.
But a minute, because we don't use it few days. Sometime in the morning, the engine cold.
Yep.
Because we don't use it yesterday, so sometimes it's really need in the morning. You need time to start it.
Okay, okay. And this is often, like you have to...
Not only if you don't drive it.
Okay.
Because no one ride it for a few days.
Yep, yep.
Or I will take you another one.
Okay, that's okay. Oh, try another one? Okay, no problem.
Sorry.
That's okay. We'll give it another shot. Let's give it another shot. One more try, guys. One more try. Alright, we're gonna go for round 2. Oh, worked straight away. There you go.
Here you can change the gear.
Okay, let's walk around this way.
In here, different. You have to like this. 1.
Yep. Oh.
You move right. 2, 3, and then you can move
Forward. Ah, okay. How many gears are there?
3.
3 gears.
3.
That's 4 over there, and this is 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like 1,
Yep.
2, 3, and then you move.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then move.
1 to 5.
Okay, sure thing. In terms of all the other gears, can you show me what? So it goes up to 80 kilometers.
60.
Oh, 60 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so that's the beeping button, the yellow one over there.
So the green means natural.
Natural.
So you start on the green, and then you 1, 2, 3, and then you move.
Okay, so it's always 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Okay, no matter where you go, always 1, 2, 3.
Yep. You
Okay.
try now.
Oh, can you show me? Oh, this one. So what's this one?
This is turn right, turn left,
Yep.
and this is the headlight.
Headlight for at night.
And then this
This
is
one?
the horn.
Yep. And this is nothing.
Nothing. It's just like a choke for like sometimes when the engine is cold.
Yeah.
You can use this, but at the most of the time you don't need it.
Oh, okay.
Just this is red light, left light, headlight, horn. The green means natural, and then
What happens if it's on the red?
never. It
Oh,
always
never on the red? Always on
only,
red.
Only in the green, and then 1, 2, 3. That's
Okay,
it.
1, 2, 3. And then what about this one? How do you? That's a 0 pH. What does that mean?
This is like low pin, high pin.
Yeah.
But I don't know what is in English, but then you far light, close light,
Yeah.
but you don't need it.
Okay. Okay. Don't need it at all.
Uh-huh.
So always on P then?
Just leave it as like this.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then how did you turn it on? Sorry, I'm just trying to. Oh, there. The keys over there.
So this one off.
Yep.
Click like this. You
Yep.
see the green means
Yep.
on, and then you have to kickstart once, and then
Okay. Kickstart once. Yep. Ah. Okay.
and then you can remove the gear. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll give it a shot. Sorry, do you mind if you just hold this?
You can.
Yep. Sorry, just wait. Alright, so I jump on.
You put
Wait,
it.
hold on, I have to take this off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Alright, so turn this on.
Kickstart.
It starts this one.
One time.
So it's. Whoa. This is
Harder.
harder.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yep.
And move the gear. 1. And then 2 here. Okay.
Oh, then you can drive it.
You move it. Okay, slowly. You can further away.
Further away?
Yeah. It's okay. You need to practice. Don't need to change any gear. Did you change gear?
Oh, I did a little bit.
No need. Just
so
leave
once
it.
you're moving, you don't need to. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, let's try it again. So now that I'm still, I stay here, right?
What you changed before?
I just went 1, 2, 2. Like
Okay.
1.
Okay, maybe. Move little.
Oh, it's stored.
Yeah, because you changed the gear.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Just never change the gear.
Never change the gear. Wait, so
So this is green.
yeah,
You kickstart.
yeah.
You live around here
10 minutes down that way.
because I'm not expert on explaining bike. If you want, my husband will come later around
Okay.
30 minutes. He's usually that doing this. I'm not, so I cannot explain.
No, that's okay. You're doing really well. You're doing really well. Thank you for that.
If only normal motorbike like 1 to 5
Yeah.
or just normal one like scooter, I can
Yeah.
explain to you. But this 50cc, I'm not good.
That's all right. That's all right. Thank you though.
Maybe you come back later.
Yeah. Okay.
If
That's
you
all right.
around here, maybe in about 11.
1 hour?
Is that okay for
Yeah,
you?
yeah. That's fine.
He
And then
will
I'll get
come
a better
here, he will
explanation.
Teach you better because this one actually much better.
That one's better.
Not complicated as this.
Hey everyone, it's round 2 in terms of coming back to try and get a bicycle. So I'm gonna walk in and we're gonna get a demonstration in terms of how to actually use it properly. All right, let's go. Hello, hello.
Hi.
How are you going?
Very good.
I'm Mary. You're
I'm Chris.
Chris, nice to meet you. And Chris, you own JustBikes?
Yes, I do.
Oh, perfect. How long have you been running for?
We've been for almost 4 years now.
4 years. Wow. Okay. And what kind of bikes do we have available here?
We have quite a selection of bikes. We have bikes that we like to ride, basically.
Oh,
we have,
okay.
some automatic bikes like the Yamaha Jammers because they're light and small for most people.
Yeah.
We have the semi-automatic Honda Waves.
Right here.
They're 110cc, but they will get you everywhere. So it's mostly for people who want to go, like, you know, explore the area, mountains, and everything. They're ideal for that.
Yeah.
And we have something like the Winner. This one's 50cc. It's manual.
Is that, sorry, you mentioned that's 150cc?
Yeah, definitely.
Ah, so the bigger engines.
That is the bigger engine, yeah. But it's fully manual, so it takes a bit more work. So it depends on people know how to use it.
Yep.
We do have obviously some bicycles now, which are quite popular recently. We do have an NBX, which we don't have in at the moment, so I can't really show you. That one is 155cc, but it's also automatic. Just like similar to these, but a bit bigger.
Yep.
So some people prefer them.
Easier to use.
It's for bigger people, taller people. I think it's easier.
Yeah.
But these ones are lighter and easier to ride in the traffic, in the city traffic.
Okay.
So that's why, and they have enough power to get you anywhere you need. And then obviously we also have the Cubs, which are very popular. And that's why we don't really have many of them in most of the time. Now we do have two. They're only 50, so they don't need a driving license. So that one makes it easy for most people who either don't have a driving license or sometimes the insurance doesn't cover you.
Yeah.
But the 50 you will be like pretty much everywhere legal
to
ride.
That's right.
And they're fun to ride. I prefer to ride the Cub in the city. Even outside of the city they're okay, but they're not ideal. They're not like the mountains and everything else. They don't have enough power.
Because you can only ride them in the city, can't you? Because 50cc is quite a small engine, so...
It is a small engine, but they take you... One person, it's usually okay to take you even a bit further out. But, if you know what to expect, you'll be fine. If you expect to be, racing people, then it's not.
No way.
So go up the mountain at super high speed, but they will get you where you need to go. So they're perfectly fine, but they're more suited for the city. So they're city bikes.
Let's emphasize on that, city bikes.
Yeah.
So I know that Hoi An is like an hour away from here, and would you say that would make it to Hoi An, or you don't think so at all?
No, they make it to Hoi An. We've been to Hoi An a few times with them. And then they will get you there.
Okay, perfect.
They will ride quite easily and smoothly around 50 kilometers an hour, 40, so it will take about 45 minutes to go to Hoi An. Okay. The bigger bikes obviously will have a bit more power and can go a bit faster, like over 50 or 60.
It's more fun, isn't it? Yeah.
It's maybe more fun, but the road is straight. It's not like there are no hills and no mountains, anything to go to Hoi An, so it's flat and it's straight, so it's pretty easy to go with anything. People have been there with bicycles, so it's easy to get.
Wow, people have ridden on bicycles to Hoi An.
They've been both on the city bikes and the mountain bikes. So we've been. Some of them have made it on the city bikes in about like an hour, just over an hour, which is pretty quick.
That is impressive, really impressive.
Especially with this heat, but people have done it, so it is doable.
Very possible. Very possible.
And with the Cubs, it's also possible to do it. We recommend it's only like one person or one Cub, so not necessarily two people. It's kind of okay as long as you keep it in the city. Even two people would be okay, but it's more two Asian-sized people, not two European-sized people. They will be. It's a small bike after all, and it's 50. So you kind of.
What would you say would be the weight limit on those 50cc bikes then?
They're pretty good. Like they even you can get like 120 kilograms on it, even more. Like so, they're remarkably capable, more than you would think. But again,
maximum 120.
Be realistic. So with it, and it's also like the size. Like so the two people is not as much space on it, so it's not just the power, but also the size.
It's quite a small bike as well.
So it's a slightly smaller bike. So they're pretty much easy to ride. It's just that sometimes people forget to fill up. Fuel is important to have a bike. Then they're old and classic Cubs, but they don't have a fuel gauge. So that's why sometimes people forget to fill up. And it's easy to you need to keep an eye on it.
Okay. All right. Very easy to ride. So shall we see how it works?
You can try it. Yes.
All right. Let's go.
Take the silver one, although the blue one is pretty similar.
Yeah.
So this one is a very classic one. So it's semi-automatic, so it has gears, but it only has 3 gears.
Yeah. Okay.
So to change the gears, you would just press forwards to go up and backwards to go down. So like you go 1, 2, 3, and then the other way around.
So
you
when
just
you
move your foot to go up, forwards or backwards, and then you go up or down. You also don't need to change gears all the time. It's like a bicycle. You set the gear you need, and then you can ride it in that gear.
Okay.
So you don't need to, every time you stop, like a traffic light or anything, you don't need to change it. That's the same on the semi-automatic, the way it's bigger semi-automatic. People always think you have to change gears all the time, but you don't really need to change. And you can, but you don't need to.
Okay.
It's different from a manual car or a manual bike where you actually do need to go up and down. On this one you can pretty much ride it all day in one gear. It will just accelerate slower, so that's the that makes it quite easy. You can treat it almost like an automatic.
Yep.
With the extra ability that you can change gears really.
So let's say let's say I put it on gear 2 and I'm in traffic and I stop all the way, I can still ride it regardless.
You can still ride it, yes. So
Okay.
It will not stall on you. It will continue riding, and it's.
Oh, okay, perfect.
That's why you don't need to change. You can even leave it in third and accelerate in third. When we teach new riders how to ride a bike, we use a semi-automatic because they're safer to ride.
Okay.
And to learn on than an automatic.
Yep. Okay.
Because the gears will stop or limit how much speed and how much power you get in each gear. So it's a lot safer, and the bigger wheels and the weight distribution is better.
Yeah.
So it handles more like a bicycle, so it's easier for people to learn.
Yeah.
Automatics, they're not quite as easy.
Okay, and a bit easier to actually distribute the weight too, because I feel like these ones right here would be quite heavy to push back upwards.
That is exactly it. So
yeah.
It's like they're pretty easy and straightforward. So I think these are ideal bikes to learn how to ride, and also because they would go a bit slower.
Yep.
Even easier in the city, so you don't go very fast and then get into trouble.
Yeah.
So you go a bit slower, you have a slower pace, but safe.
Okay. And talking about traffic itself, what do you think would be the main sort of, tips for tourists to say, hey guys, if you do come to Da Nang, these are the things you need to look out for?
Well, I guess that the main tips for the traffic here would be simple. Drive carefully. Don't drive into anyone or anything. Look forward and don't drive into anyone or anything. But expect everyone to do something stupid, and then you will not get surprised, and don't panic. Basically, expect them to do something stupid, and if they do it, you're prepared for it. If they don't do it,
Yeah.
So that's right. Treat everyone around you like they will do something stupid at any time. Pull in, out of the traffic or whatever, slam on their brakes or something.
Yeah.
So if you expect that, you'll not get surprised. And then this is the main source of accidents here. That people expect someone else to stop or someone else to do something. And then you can see sometimes people looking at each other and waiting for the other to stop, and then they drive into each other because none of them, everyone is waiting for the other person. Actually just slow down or hit the brakes a little bit, and then it would have been fine. But because they were both expecting the other person to do it, they managed to bump into each other. So it happens.
So very good intuition is what you need in Vietnam roads, is that correct?
That is it. Expect things to happen. Expect people to do something unusual. And it'll be fine.
Yeah. And because I noticed actually that a lot of people are driving on the right, because in the Western sort of society, we drive on the left-hand side, but here everyone drives on the right.
Well, you drive like on the right, like in most like of Europe and everything. You keep to the right, but then people like to cut corners, so then they will go on to the left and everything else.
Okay.
Plus it's Vietnam. You can drive on the right, on the left, in the middle, wherever you want. That's pretty much open as long as you drive carefully.
Okay.
There's a lot of freedom here to drive on either side of the road. And you will see the locals do that too.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay. So drive on the right and be careful. Always expect the worst because then you'll be fine. Okay, that's the tips we've got right now.
So yeah, that's just pretty much it. Like the bikes are quite easy to handle, so don't worry about the bikes. Basically, worry about the traffic. Get used to the traffic.
Yeah.
Drive as fast or as slow as you need.
Yep, and abide by the traffic lights as well.
Don't expect people to abide by them, but you should. Other people will not, but you should.
Okay.
Right.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you for the tips. And let's go. Where are we going now? So gear 2.
The bike itself is quite easy. So when you turn the key, you have the light for the neutral.
Yep.
So once you're neutral, you can basically kickstart the bike. So that one is easy because most of the classic hubs, they have kickstart only, so no electric starter.
Okay.
So I will show you on this one how it works. This one has an electric start actually, but I will show you the kickstart option because that's more common.
Alright, so if we go on this side,
So here you have the front brake, then the rear brake, The rear brake will do more braking on the cubs than the front brake actually.
Oh,
the front brake will
okay.
lift the wheel up a little bit due to the L-shaped suspension, but always use both brakes and use them gently. Same
Yeah.
as you would do on a bicycle, on a car, don't slam on the brakes.
Yeah.
On any kind of form of transport, don't slam on the brake.
Yeah.
And the kickstarter is quite easy. Basically, all you need to do is just put till you feel some resistance, and then you just push it down.
Okay,
And
push
it
down.
starts.
Okay, yep.
So it's a smooth step. Everyone can pretty much kickstart. It only takes 2 or 3 tries to get it, but it's like you don't need to accelerate. All you need to do is just basically, just when you have some resistance, you just push it down, and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's like one smooth step down. If you step from a high step, it's the same kind of motion. You just step down, and that's it.
Generally, you get it in 2 to 3 shots, so no problem, right?
You.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And then once you have it started, pull the stand up, and then put it in gear, and then just accelerate smoothly. So you can put it now. It's in first. So you can accelerate in first, and it will go a bit faster. You can also put it in second or third, so you don't need to go one. So you can, instead of going from neutral into first, you can also go from neutral into second, and then accelerate. It will just accelerate slower if you have it in third, and it accelerates a little bit slower like now.
Yeah.
It will still go. So now it's in third gear.
Yep.
And then you can see it does accelerate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if it would be in second or first, it will accelerate a little faster. But that's why you don't need. Now it's in second, and you can see it keeps running, so you don't need to do anything. To change gears, you just stop accelerating, and then you press forwards or backwards while you're driving.
Okay.
And then when you started it, you can change it to the gear you want.
Yeah.
And then you basically just drive careful and handle it a bit like a bicycle.
Okay, got it. Except this one's different because it's got an engine and you can turn left and right with the indicators.
The indicators, yes, left and right indicators, the lights, and you have a horn, which is important. Use the horn in Vietnam to use it. Better use it than not to use it.
Hey everyone, I wasn't able to finish the video there because the battery did die out, but what I'll do is I'll pretty much just finalize what was said in that meeting. And what happened was, after we had a look at the bike and we did a little bit of an introduction in terms of, how it worked, as well as, what features there were, he gave me a helmet as well to choose from, to use. He did say that if you do have a helmet, to make sure to take it everywhere, because there's something called borrowing helmets here in Vietnam, and what that means is someone asks you for a helmet and they don't return it to you. So just make sure to keep it on you at all times. And the other thing he did mention as well, in terms of like waivers and fees, is if you do damage the bike, it is your responsibility. But the great thing about that is what Chris said was that even if you break the bike, they won't charge you anything extra in their company, but what they will do is they'll charge you the exact fee of what the mechanics will provide to you. So they don't have any cost added to that, but it will be a cost if it is your own, if you accidentally damage the bike. So that's one thing to keep in mind of when you do rent a bike. I think if you lose the helmet itself, that was around $500,000 Vietnam dong to actually to refund. Oh no, it's not to refund. Look at me stumbling on words. Not to refund, but it's if you lose it, it does cost 500,000. They gave me something on top of the motorbike as well to allow me to use my GPS. It's a strap that goes on with it, and that will cost 100,000 if you lose that as well. So that's pretty much the basis of renting a bike for a motorbike. The cost is actually quite decent. So if you rent one for 1 month, what I actually paid was, I paid $1,300,000 for this bike for 1 month, and you can use it without a motorbike license. So you can go for city use only. I wouldn't recommend going outside, but hey, maybe we could test it out in the next video. So note, driving rules: drive to the right, honk when you see someone or feel like you're going to walk or drive past a pedestrian. Very important. And also I think the other kind of warning sign he gave me was, when in doubt, always honk. So that's all we have for now, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys.